So yeah, Psycho City shuts down, graffiti goes into the streets, a lot more people from outside of the Bay move in. The 89 earthquake knocks a lot of shit down.
It creates all these pits.
Yes. Yeah. What are some of the changes you saw go as the 90s came in?
So yeah, like you said, there's all these other areas to paint now. You know what I'm saying? And one of the dopest ones that I saw was Free South Africa.
By Doug?
By Doug.
Yeah.
And he did like some Warner Brother characters. Like
it was Marvin the Martian. That was the one in spray can art. Yeah.
And that was on the corner of 16th and Valencia.
So that one is interesting because in the flick by Jim Prigoff, you can see someone else wrote No More Landlord Arson or something like that. So I always wondered, was that, because that's, if you know Frisco, there's a lot of art. It's like little South Bronx out here, man. A lot of suspicious fires in certain areas where people are getting displaced.
That part.
So I was always wondering, is that site with the Free South Africa piece where a building was burned down?
Yes. Correct.
Damn.
What you just said. Yes. And so they created these pits.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So, and then, was that the part where the out-of-towners come?
Yeah, I mean, out-of-towners and then...
San Francisco is a magnet for a lot of graffiti artists from out of
I was also going to mention, like, the art...
New York.
The Arts Institute, too.
We had,
yeah.
KR from New York would come.
KR, Cycle, Giant.
Exactly.
Somit Felon, Jace, Baltimore Cats. Yeah.
The freshest bomber was Twist.
I was just going to say, this is the era of Twist, right?
The freshest one was Twist back then. And I met him in Psycho City mid or about 90, or 80, excuse me, mid-80s.
Yeah, because he's from the area.
Yeah, and he was doing pieces. He had probably some pieces in Psycho City too as well.
And he was in TMF.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, it's a trip.
Best crew of the fucking city.
It's crazy.
Kings.
Yeah. Okay, but then with some out-of-towners from Southern California, eventually there's a little bit of tension in the graffiti scene. And what are your memories of that?
So they're dope, bro. MSK, WR, they're dope, brother.
Yeah.
They took spots. Crazy spots. When in the 23rd Mission, where the Skechers is now, back then, Revoked had that motherfucker. Just...
There's a lot of spots, bro. Market Saber, big-ass roller on Market Street.
Yeah, for sure.
DuBose Tunnel rollers.
Everywhere, man. All of a sudden, Frisco was just their playground.
Fate, Norm.
Rest
in peace, Norm. Yeah. I mean,
Grimes,
yeah.
I was doing some dope shit.
I just remember, this is my teenage years too. Yeah, Reyes, LTS crew.
Buck 50.
Also, Buck 50, I believe, is from Seattle, right?
See, I don't know if he was a part of their MSAWR, but he was always, he was like, with them.
Right. MQ was always around too.
Yeah.
Shout out to MQ.
They got some killers. Yeah.
This is my era of being a teenager, just being like, what? Seeing some of these
San Francisco
spots.
And they crushed the fuck out of it. They crushed it, And in doing that, they had disrespectful for our shit. They went over our shit here and there, taking our spots. We're like, well, hold on, players. And it just happened, It's a couple beef here and there, but, ask me a question.
Well, I saw the look on your face.
You want to ask
I saw the look on your face. You're like, hey, look.
Women start out some more things.
No, we good. I mean, I've talked about this before online, and I've talked to some of the homies about it offline, and there's certain shit that don't need to be put out there, but there was definitely some back and forth, like on the walls and shit, right?
So we got a call one day that they're painting on 14th in Valencia or something, one liquor store. Got Bless. Was it Bless? Grimy. Norm was down there. Reyes was down there. A couple other, their crew was down there. So, we called up the crew and got hella people to fucking come down and got Butter because Butter had beef with Reyes. So we wanted to, settle the beef. Fucking let's go one-on-one. So that's how it went down. Reyes and Butter went one-on-one that day. And after that, man, we tight. We found that was tight cruise.
Yeah, that's dope.
Book with Steels and them, you know.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out to Steel, too, you know. For sure. Packs.
I mean,
fly them packs with them.
For me, that was like you talking about the TMF TWS battle. That was kind of sick for me seeing that go down too, just because the styles were so different. The MSK style and the ICP kind of style.
Bro, Doug just snapped, bro. Fuck, his style. He brought the flavors.
Yeah,
you know? He'd do characters too.
Yeah,
and he'd write messages as well. Mm-hmm. And that TMF style was just, whew,
yeah,
clean.
Yeah,
clean fades. Clean. It was just seeing like a fresh ass clean piece from like New York, like one of the subway trains, just right there in front of you. So crispy.
I agree. Yeah,
quality.
Yeah, that was that was a dope time to be growing up in the city and seeing all that. Well, that's cool. So that's good that that's all in the past, and you know, there's that mutual respect.
So after that MSK thing, we felt like we had to come together as a crew and just do some dope ass productions all over the city. So that was our goal. After that was just to come with our funk too, because we have Frisco funk flavor too.
Yeah, y'all had it locked down, man.
Coral too, dope ass artist. Coral, he did those characters on Hay Street, the Bob Marley, you know, the Tupac, Hendrix, and Garcia. We had some hitters in our crew. We were doing some dope productions, and so you know, at that point, we were just trying to just take over with some dope quality.
Yeah, you had it on lock.
That should be done,
and probably still do in terms of productions that's really running. There's that vertical one on I believe it's also 25th and Osage. I saw that getting painted too. Yeah,
yes,
that shit's crazy.
Who's out there with the lift?
The fucking 6 and
defenestration building.
The defenestration building.
Yeah, that was our building right there on 6 and Howard. That was our production spot that we would just
y'all just redo it.
We would just redo
again
it
and again,
like every 6 months or something, you know. And you know, 25th and Mission, we did that, you know, a bunch of productions. That's all we wanted to do, is just some dope fucking productions. Period.
Yeah. I think that really made an impact on the scene.
Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay. Recognize where you got the game. We got our own style, got our own slang. Northern California is a West Coast thing. This is the history of the Bay.